act, which is more connected in some way, a sort of longer arc of scene. All of that you are going to help us co-create. We are going to ask you for suggestions. We've already asked you for some. When we come to you, you answer us. So, for example, if I said, what's your favorite color? You would say,
purple. Blue.
Chartreuse.
No, yellow.
Yes, and if you're a Monty Python fan, maybe you get it wrong. Just like that. So now you know everything you need to know for me to bring in the improvisers. Yay! We have Abby and Winnie and Sarah and Maria and Sam. You don't have to remember that, but we like to introduce ourselves. I'm Pat. All right, we would like to have a little symphonic piece for you to celebrate the Halloween season. So I'm going to need to get a whole bunch of suggestions from you. Could I have an object, please?
A knife.
Whoa!
Yes.
A knife is clearly the object that everyone wants. Can I have another object, please?
Which is that?
Potted plant.
A what? A potted plant.
Which is that?
And a witch's hat. So a potted plant and a witch's hat. And two more.
Pumpkin.
A pumpkin.
A rolling pin.
And a rolling pin. All right. So now I need some emotions. Could I have some emotions, please?
Curious.
Curious.
Jealousy.
Sadness.
Sad.
Scared.
Jealous.
Pirate.
Scared. What?
Pirate.
Pirate.
Yeah, the emotion of
The
pirate.
emotion of pirates.
Good answer. Good answer.
All right. So let's. You have approval over here. So let's have let's just review. So your object and your emotion.
I'm a curious knife.
A curious knife.
And a sad potted plant.
A jealous witch's hat. A scared pumpkin.
A pirate rolling pin.
All right. Here we go. We will serenade you.
She chose the other hat. But what's wrong with me? All I am is brown and kind of torn at the side, but I guess the purple one's better.
How sharp am I? Like, am I like a dangerous level of sharp? Well, I guess if I'm too blunt, that could also be dangerous. You could like cut your finger by accident. By accident. By accident.
If I don't look at the knife won't look at me, and then I won't have the thing happen to me that happens to other pumpkins at this time of year.
Just need a little bit of water, not that much water. Like a little bit of water. A little bit.
I'll flatten you out. I'll flatten you out like the wild seas need taming.
So once the pumpkin has been cut from the vine, it's dead really. It's not gonna feel me going in and out and in and out.
That's not true. Maybe if I straighten my point out, she'll take me back instead of...
Okay, I've got some water, but now there's not enough sunshine. What is with fall?
I am
What is
so
with
tired of living
Why is
Let
everything
me
so
through. I just want to...
Yes.
She's coming closer. She's not better than me.
Then, when you are flat, you will rise as I get you back and forth and back and forth.
You know what? Maybe it's best that I stay in the back of the closet, sitting on top of this jar of... Now I'm scared of the rolling pin.
Alright, we're getting there.
Wow. I'm sorry. New choice.
New choice. Okay.
No.
We know what we're doing.
Yeah, actually we use that to illustrate what's going to happen in this next game, which is we're going to make choices, but they're going to make choices, and then I'm going to tell them, new choice. So they're going to have a chance to try again whenever I tell them to. Would you guys like to get a suggestion to start with?
Sure.
Oh, what am I holding in my hand?
Apple.
I don't know about this.
think that it'll be really, really cool because then it'll be like a tiny little pumpkin and it'll smell.
New choice.
It'll be like a tiny little face, just like hiding in the bushes, and then we can like put the apple like in the crooks of trees and stuff, and people will freak out because they'll think they're actually fairies.
New choice.
People will freak out because they've never seen an apple before.
I think most people have seen an apple before, honey.
New choice.
It's true. These are brand new fruits. They were invented in Silicon Valley.
Oh, and people will be terrified of them, especially if they have little faces. So I think we can do it. I have a knife. I have a spoon.
Okay, just be very careful. I've got it.
New choice.
Do it very quickly. We're just gonna see how it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the knife different.
Oh!
Okay, I think I cut the apple too much.
New choice.
Okay, I've done this perfectly. Look at her face. Look at her mother.
Oh my, it's so sweet.
New choice.
Oh, it's horrifying. What have you done?
I have given her life. Do you see the look of agony as I withdraw the knife?
What is this side of you? This is very dark. What kind of TV have you been watching?
New choice.
It's those video games, isn't it?
New choice.
Why are you like this?
I think it's time we talk about something, Mom. So, you remember when I was really little and like I was like normal? And that was great. And
It's a brief period of time,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, but like you and Dad were so happy about it.
It's
You're
true.
like, wow, look at this totally normal child. And then remember how like at one point I just kind of stopped being like normal?
New choice.
Remember how at one point I just got real weird?
New choice.
You remember how at one point I just told you right out to your face, don't put that pressure on me. I don't want to be.
New choice.
I told you face to face that normality is overrated, Mom, and that me being a normal child didn't mean anything. When normality is whatever we choose it to be, moment to moment. And that was the moment when the fairies took me and changed me out with a weird one. So that's what you got now. The normal child. Normality is made up.
Are you saying you're not my daughter?
New choice.
Are you saying my daughter is out somewhere in the woods or some other realm?
New choice.
I'm glad you're here. All right, now we're gonna do something else. What is one location that has lots of different areas within it? Like for
Furniture store.
what?
A furniture store.
A furniture store?
Hello.
Yeah.
A mall. I'll take.
IKEA.
I'll do. Oh, IKEA. I like IKEA.
Good company.
It's a more specific furniture store, guys.
What do you think?
So, it's okay.
I don't even really like how it looks.
Well, okay. So if you don't like it even in the store, then we should probably not commit to it and bring it home, right?
It feels kind of amazing though.
Oh, see, I like the way it looks, but I don't like the way it feels.
Yeah, I think it's really ugly, but like my butt feels great right now.
Meanwhile, in the sales corner.
I told you, if you just get them to sit on it long enough, we can definitely sell it.
Okay. I was skeptical at first, but you know what? You're right. You're 100% right. It's the sitting is the sale. The sitting is the sale.
The sitting is the sale. The sitting is-
Meanwhile, underneath the furniture, piece of furniture. Please, I don't want them to keep sitting on us. This is so weird. I hate being squished. We gotta plan our escape.
Yeah. couch cushions.
You're not sorry. I am too.
Meanwhile, in that of meatballs.
They are the meatballs.
I'm torn because I want them to choose me, but I also don't want them to choose me.
I get it. I get that. Yeah.
Because I like being here with you guys. And like, the sauce is yummy.
It's so
Right.
cozy.
Yeah.
All right. You know what?
Oh, no.
I think I like the look of.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
Oh!
Okay.
Meanwhile, in the parking lot.
You need help with that?
Oh, yes, please. Could you, maybe come home with me and help me put it together?
Hell no.
They say it's really simple to assemble.
I bet it is. You're blocking my car. You want to get out of my way?
Can you just throw it in my trunk, please?
Oh, all right. Listen, lady, it's only a microwave. You don't gotta.
Meanwhile, in the sign making department, this one's called a scruck.
A scruck?
Yeah. It's SKR.
Okay.
U with one circle on top of it. K.
With the circle U, not the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The little. What's this one again? This is
The Schwalbeter?
oh, the Schwalbeter.
Yeah.
I think we might have forgotten the two dots over this A.
Oh shoot.
It's the Schwalbatter. Schwalbatter. Not Schwalbutter.
Oh. Right. I mean, these Americans won't be able to tell the difference, right? Yeah. Like, well.
Meanwhile, in the bathroom. I'll be out in a minute, honey. I think I ate too many meatballs.
That's okay. That's those. Yeah, I did not like the look of most of those meatballs. That was.
Yeah, they look delicious.
I think we have some very different ideas on what delicious looks like.
Actually, sweetie, since you said that,
Yes.
I've been meaning to talk to you about our different ideas of what we think looks delicious.
Yes.
I'm leaving you.
Ending on a wonderful
All right.
note.
Okay. We are very lucky with us today, sort of in the theme of other languages. We have an expert with us who is the world's leading expert in everything. But she doesn't speak any languages that any of us know. Luckily, she has brought with her her translator, who will be able to, yes, you were worried for a minute, I can see that, who will be able to translate for us. So what is the topic which you would like our expert to be speaking about today?
Deep sea giganticism.
Deep sea giganticism. I know this is at the top of all of our minds. All right, well, all right. Thank you so much for being here, Dr. Large. We are delighted to have you here with us. Could you, some of our guests, let's just start at the top, may not understand what deep sea giganticism actually is. Could you explain it for us?
So, Baranana, Hana, Karaduvaratia. Tarora soda, Karabata, Tuarada, Turabata.
Akira palca. Barakata. Ipitikite. Barakata. Shwa. Akira patata.
Deep sea giganticism is a phenomenon wherein the deeper you go into water, the bigger you get. It has something to do with the pressure building, and contrary contrary to what you'd think, that it would just squish you like a little ball, you actually get larger as you go down, but if you stay up near the top, then you just stay normal size.
Wow. Well, that's fascinating. And how is there an advantage? Like, should we want to dive deep down and become larger, or what are the pros and cons?
But torodana katepata, so sorodo ta kepata.
Akara bara kata. Bira kata. As bakata pakati. Ari to papa kata. Da sa. Here's baksta. Amnamna. Kitapta. Pa kata pato. Agara pata star. Tira?
Sure. So the main, she covered several very salient points.
Yes, no, I saw
The
that.
main point seems to be that if you are larger, then you are less likely to be eaten by something larger. So you've got to get bigger and then eat the smaller things. But if you stay the same size, then the bigger things can come up and eat you.
Yeah.
I think that's really the main point.
Yeah.
So about karabadana, shirabana?
Akisba.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I think this is a very relevant point to all of us in this sort of eat or be eaten kind of world.
Akisba?
Ase koraki, goshata kira.
Questions. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know that you have some personal history that really made you recognize this sort of, prey or predator sort of mindset. Could you explain how you came to this work and that insight?
Koshorodona, semera kenimera shunakera bata karatamana.
Akira para kita explota. Akasapata who's alira, aburi, abara, akaka. Akapara sasubasa. Akata. Asuswaswa. Akiswa.
So when she was very small, she couldn't reach anything higher up. And it was a real problem because people kept asking her to get things and she would have to climb. And then one day she was, floating in the local pond as one does. And she, up top, was like getting nibbled on by the fish, but then when she dove down, she was able to nibble on the fish.
That is so moving. That is so moving. Thank you very much. I think our audience, if we just bring up the house lights, I think our audience may have some questions that we
Yeah,
can
I have
take.
one.
Yeah, please.
Is there a limit to how big you can get?
Sorokoro danaba shonimine.
Axma.
No limit.
Oh,
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, well, that is good. You did find, down there, they're like the giant sea anemones that are like thousands of feet long. And stuff. Did they start off at the top being eaten and then they just kept diving deeper and deeper?
So sorobarakata icha, ka bota ko shododo kara icha, o shodobarana kara parada.
Araka. Suspecta.
Okay, yes, they did. They started out as little ones up top, and then they just kept falling further and further down into the ocean.
That is amazing. It really does make me want to take up scuba diving. I could use a couple of inches. Any other questions for? Yes, sir.
What's your favorite deep sea creature that you've learned about? That was mine.
Ko shoromana sheta bara.
Akarabata. Axwixi. Akira tata. Beep 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 beep.
She really loves the cheeping crab.
All right, very nice. Maybe time for one or two more questions. Yes.
Do you get smaller when you come back up, and how long does that take?
Do you get smaller?
Oh, sorobara karabara to shobo. Wo hodabatu. Koromana?
Akarabata spuksa. Kitas bakatwapsa. Ekapa. As Kuska.
Okay, this is a very intensely scientific answer. But yes, you do shrink back down as you come up, but like with scuba diving, you have to take rests on your way back to the surface, or else you will deflate just like a balloon and will be very unhappy and unwell when you reach the surface.
Well, we really, really appreciate that advice. We wouldn't want to fly around like balloons. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. We'll be back next time with miniature air flight.
Okay. All right, so for this next scene, you've been a wonderful audience so far. Now you're going to become directors of a sort. We're about to play a game called Act Harder. And basically, it's just we're going to be doing a regular scene as actors. At any point, any one of the audience can shout out, "Act harder." Let's try it right now. 1, 2, 3.
Act harder!
At any point, you can shout that out. We have to do what we just did. We have to act it harder in some way. Not necessarily louder. It could be louder, but we just have to interpret whatever "act harder" means in that context. And we'll do that. Yeah. All right. So, what is our relationship? How do we know each other?
You guys are third cousins.
Third cousins.
Mortal enemies.
I'm sorry?
Enemies.
We are enemy third cousins.
Act harder.
Georgette.
George.
Our great-great-grandmother's will has finally been uncovered.
Act harder.
Our great-great-grandmother's will has finally been unearthed from wherever it was hiding. And we have it before us. And you know what it says?
I already know. I opened it before you came here.
Act harder.
I already know. I opened it before you came here.
We have had a conversation about spoilers within this family.
Act
And-
harder.
We have conversed on waiting for the appropriate time to reveal knowledge to one another and to ourselves. And you violated that, for I suppose now there's no chance of hiding it. I did too. And I know what it says as well. And it says that the estate, the vast glowing estate, the Cape Cod home, is yours.
Act harder.
I have learned that the home in which we spent our youths, the place of fond memories there, on the very shores of Cod itself, is none other than yours, Georgette. It is yours.
That's right, George. And you are to never set foot.
Act harder.
That is right, George. And you are to never set foot on.
Act harder.
That is right, George. You
Act harder.
are too. Oh, that is right, George.
not set foot on your Cape Cod home. I will not set foot on your Cape Cod home. I will not set foot on your Cape Cod home, for I shall be in an airship forever floating above.
She gave you her airship? They're so gifted. So this next scene will also involve help from one specific person who just needs to ring this bell. Anybody? I see one hand in the darkness. Thank you all. So every time you ring that bell, we will switch between having a normal conversation and singing.
Exactly.
So, and we will switch back and forth as many times as you hit that bell. Feel free to torture us. What was your grandmother's name?
Mildred.
Mildred. Mildred?
Mildred.
With a T?
With a T.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I've named her Mildred. Her name, it reminds me of several things.
Go on, I would like to hear them sing.
It's like dread, when, you know, that like feeling in the pit of your stomach, when everything is terrible and you're not quite sure how the world's gonna turn out, and it's like,
And you've decided to put all of that onto this child. You've decided this child should be the nexus of those feelings that you've described.
no, that would be Mildred with a D. You see, so I switched out the D for, I'm gonna put her down, hang on. I switched out the D for a T, and now she's like, it's fine, she's fine, we're right here. It's fine, we don't have to see her every single split second, it's gonna be fine. If she just sits there for like 2 seconds, you can breathe. Winifred, you can breathe. So, yeah, so instead of like dread, because I really like the name Mildred, but like Mildred, so I switched it to Mildred with a T, you see.
Okay. So we're gonna update all the legal documents now to say Mildred.
Oh dear, we did already fill out the documents, didn't we?
We did fill them out. There is absolutely no doubt that will have to go down. If you're serious about this and change them, that is fine with me. But I must tell you, it will be many hours of changing them at City Hall. It will take us time. We'll have to stand in line.
Will we have to go to the DMV? She doesn't have a license yet. I mean, she's like 2 weeks old. Will we have to go to the post office?
Oh, God.
You know how much I hate the post office.
I do.
Oh my God.
With the blue boxes and the stamps.
I don't know how to put those boxes together, and the guy's always standing there staring you down. I just don't know if I can take it. I can't take it. I can't take it if we have to go to the post office. And we're gonna, like, oh God, but her name, like, okay, if we leave it Mildred, pros, cons. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Shoot. From the hip, it's pro. Big pro, we don't have to go to the post office if we keep her name. Con, there is a huge con of keeping the dread of the dread.
Deja vu, okay. Oh, wow, okay. All right, so you're actually going to see a scene, and then you're going to see a scene, and then you're going to see a scene. Yeah, that was deja vu, yeah. We're going to do a scene for you. Our other improvisers are going to leave the room, because we don't want them to know yet what the scene is. We're going to do the scene. One of you is going to have to explain to the next pair that comes in what the scene we just did was. And they're going to try their best to do that scene, or as close as possible based off of that description. And then we're going to do another round of that, and then the next pair of improvisers are going to come in, and one of you is going to have to explain, based on the middle scene you just saw, what that last pair of improvisers will ultimately do.
In 30 seconds. The explanation is in 30 seconds.
We just need someone here who feels like they can summarize whatever they're about to see on stage, and then someone who feels like they can summarize whatever after that. Okay, there's one right there, okay, and there's two right there. Wait, I was,
Me? Okay.
Yeah.
all right, one and two. Okay. Fantastic, okay, thank you. So, what are we working on together?
Art installation.
A what?
Art installation.
Art installation.
No, that's all wrong.
It is?
I told you my vision was nothing should touch anything else.
I'm sorry, of course. Again, it's an honor to have you at this museum. I truly.
I know. Just do the work.
Of course, yes.
It's touching the floor.
How do I get it to not touch the? I could stand.
Where is the curator? Where's the curator?
The curator's sick today, unfortunately. It's just me. I'm sorry.
Working with the Guggenheim, it's always like this. Look, you've seen the specifications. We have worked on this for months.
I truly thought that when it said not touching anything, it was like a more of a conceptual sort of thing, not a literal, it needs to hover type thing.
It is conceptual and literal.
I don't know how long
Okay, you know when a waiter or someone does the thing with the tablecloth?
Yeah.
And it's so fast?
Yes.
And everything's still there? That's what I want you to do with the piece.
You just want that to somehow freeze in that position.
Yeah, I just want you to pull your hands out really, really quick.
Okay, everything is gonna fall if I do that.
Do the glasses fall?
They're
When
on
I do this?
They're on a table.
Well, what is air? Is it not made of what a table is made of? I know you're just an art installer, but you probably went to art school.
I did, yes.
Yeah. They didn't teach you chemistry?
They taught me that at an earlier school.
Fine, we'll work with that.
Okay.
Let the atoms hold the art.
The arts. Oh dear.
You did it.
Oh
That's
dear.
That's it. That's the piece.
How?
Isn't it beautiful?
How?
Isn't it beautiful? It's more atomized. Now it's more atomic. It's shattered. It's so beautiful. It's everything I've envisioned my entire career.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I am not fired.
Thank you.
I am not fired.
You might still be fired for resisting the idea. Now we have to chant to get them to come in.
We all chant deja vu as an audience.
Deja vu! Deja vu! Deja vu! Deja vu!
Explain to them what you just saw.
Yes, okay, so there's an art museum worker who's helping an artist install an exhibit, and they're having a little bit of trouble because the artist doesn't want anything to touch anything else as part of this, so actually floating in air. And so the art installation worker is trying his best to try and make it work, not really getting the concept. It goes into an explanation about, like, when you pull a tablecloth from a table with glasses and silverware and such, and to imagine that the air is made of the same atoms as the table. So the art installation worker tries this, and ends up dropping, which is precisely what the artist wanted in the first place. The art installation worker is relieved that he's not going to be fired, to which the artist says that he's probably still going to get fired.
like, you know, we've got your space right here.
Right.
Okay? So, so usually artists don't usually come in and observe hanging, but
Well, I don't want it to be hung. So,
oh,
I'm gonna need you to figure that out.
do you want me to like put it on like a pedestal?
No, that's fine. You don't have to do that.
Okay. So, we
It's okay.
lost our intern, so
Yeah.
he can't just like stand and like hold it.
Oh, that's okay. I wouldn't want him to hold it anyways.
Okay. What? So, just share with me your vision. What
Right.
are you looking for?
I want my art to be in this space. I'm sure you understand. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to touch you.
Well, it sure is gonna be. So typically, you know, I've got like the nails and a wire. You know, we can just like put some hooks on the back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Oh, okay. So you're looking for a like, just like hanging in midair type
So-
of situation.
You know what? If you could do that, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
Is that possible? I think it is possible. I mean, you work here, you know more than I do.
Uh-huh.
But I'm, you know,
For sure.
so I don't want to interrupt you while you're working.
Oh, you
so-
sure are. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I don't. Okay, so listen. We just like don't have that technology here. I don't know about like other studios you've been to, but like here, I have to follow the laws of gravity. Oh, that's such a bummer. Oh. Yeah.
It's funny. I actually, you know, I don't know. I'm paying a lot of money to have my art in this space, so I was hoping you could break those laws for me, but that's okay if you can't.
All right.
So if I bring my art in here, you know, I don't want to have to leave it on my cart. So you know, what are my options here?
All right. So this is kind of like experimental, right? But like,
Right.
so is your art. So like, okay. So like, have you ever like seen one of those magic tricks, like illusions, where like they like pull the tablecloth out, and like all the stuff stays there?
No, I don't think of magic as, you know, as high up as I am.
Okay. Just take my word for it.
You want to show me?
Yeah. Okay. So all right. So
alright.
let's do this. So I'll hold your painting, or maybe you should hold your
yeah,
painting.
I'll hold my painting.
You'll hold your painting.
That's
all right. No
okay.
touching. Haha.
Yeah.
Okay. And then like, if we just kind of like will the wall to hold it.
She pretty got gloves.
Yeah. Right? So maybe if I just like, I'm just gonna like have the wire on the wall, and then you're not gonna hang it on the wire, you're just gonna kind of like, you know.
So I pretend to hang it on the wire.
Yes. And just with our minds,
What do I do now?
just let it go.
Just let it go.
Yeah. Just, oh shit. Oh my god. It's beautiful. I'm so relieved. So alright, so you're happy? So you're happy? So like I'm not gonna get fired? This is like a good thing now? Oh.
You're still gonna get fired, but Leonardo DiCaprio could never.
Ready? Deja vu.
Deja vu! Deja vu! Deja vu!
Hello.
actually happy with the work, but the worker is like, great, I'm not gonna get fired, and she's like, you are gonna get fired, even though this is excellent. Leonardo DiCaprio. Had done such a great job.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
I see a vision. My sculpture, once you've assembled it, hanging there in midair, symbolizing the precariousness of life as it is lived in the age of the apocalypse. Get moving.
I will. In just a moment, Sam. Did you say midair? You want this sculpture, which is several pieces.
Well, it needs to be assembled, and then it needs to hang there. Yes, in midair.
Okay. Are you? Oh God.
Move faster.
I'm working on it, ma'am. Are you aware of gravity, ma'am? You know why?
Gravity does not apply to art. This is art. Imagine, if you will, gravity being a tablecloth, which you can swipe out, and reality stays just where it is. We'll just push it up there with some scaffolding, and then whoosh, swipe out the gravity.
I'm not sure if you've ever actually seen that. Oh, seen
Are
that trick
you
before.
talking back to me?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm
It's
not.
ma'am business. I would like you to call me Mademoiselle Artiste.
Mademoiselle Artiste. You are, of course, the expert in your own work, your own piece, your own vision. But I've worked here at the museum for a number of years now, and gravity doesn't just get whipped out from underneath.
But this is my vision. Museums are deaf. They are passé. Hang it.
I will have you know.
On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
I told you gravity doesn't just stop.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect. The great artist
You mean,
DiCaprio could never make something as brilliant as what I have created.
congratulations. Does this mean I'm not getting fired?
No, you're fired. It's part of my vision. Okay, all right. So we need 2 kinds of help here. One is you have already written some brilliant lines of dialogue for, which we are going to scatter in the very precise scientific method that will make this the perfect improv scene. But I would like even a little more help than that, which is we have a former MOPCO member here with us, and maybe she wants to come up and do a scene with us. What do you think, Nikki?
Oh.
All right, so you know what we're doing, right? We're just going to do a scene from time to time. We'll pick up a line of dialogue, and it will be the perfect next thing in the scene. Cool. Do you want to get something to get us started, or?
Yeah. How do the three of us?
Yeah.
How do the 3 of us know each other?
Triplets.
Triplets.
All right. Oh, it's so good to be back with you guys. I hated being off at college separately.
Why did we choose to have our own lives? It was stupid.
That was totally stupid. Like, when I don't know the answer to a test, there's nobody to swap in for me.
Oh, right? It's like when I'm going on a date with Todd, but I really wish I was going on a date with Ben. It's like there's no one to say to me, you know, the first rule of lawn dart club is that you don't talk about lawn dart clubs. You know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. Like, the first rule of triplets is not talking about being triplets. stuck here together in the house. I made us something.
Finally.
I can't believe you turned the dog into a cyborg!
I'm sorry you're upset. I thought this way he could just travel by himself between us, but now that we're in different places. Look.
Oh! But you promised when you went to RPI no human animal experiments.
Enough about pickleball already.
Oh.
Which by pickleball, I mean human experiments, mashing things together that don't usually go together, like cyborgs and dogs or pickles and balls.
Yeah. Or like, I gotta say, I'm open to allowing this to continue. Yeah.
He is very cute, isn't he?
He is so cute. You were cute little cyborg book.
Oh.
With open wires.
Well, I hadn't quite finished. I wanted the two of you to put the following touches. We're such a good team.
I'm putting this on TikTok.
Oh, see, we're all in. That's right. Okay, be careful of the open wires. All right, let's do a TikTok together. That's perfect. I didn't go to the bathroom today, so let's make it quick.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, is TikTok a video thing? Oh, I always forget. I always forget about TikTok being a video thing. It's just, I'm not trying to become a scientist here. That's why I went to theater school. You're the smart one. I'm the cute one.
Well, that's why we need you in the video, because you're the cute one. I've created the dog. You're the thing. Speak for yourself.
I love my cat so much. I wish I could have carried him in my womb.
Yes, cyborg!
On a very different note, our next scene is going to involve a party. Our friend young Sam here is going to get kicked out for a minute because he's hosting this party. So, 3 of you, I believe, come on up. The thing that Sam doesn't know is that in hosting this party, he has invited over some very quirky people. So can I just get what kind of animal is on the end of Sarah's arms?
Capybara.
Sloth.
I heard capybara first, so you have capybara arms?
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Sam's gonna have a good time. Kat is obsessed with something. What is it?
Star Wars.
I heard carpets and Star Wars.
Which one are you more comfortable
How
with?
about carpets and
Wars.
Star Wars? Carpet Wars.
Obsessed.
Carpet Wars.
Okay. And whenever Allie is asked a question, she responds by doing what?
Farting.
Jumping jacks.
I heard farting first. Is that cool? All right. So, real quick review.
I got capybaras on the ends of
I am obsessed with the Carpet Wars.
Oh, whenever someone asks me a question, I toot.
All right. Let's stand back in. Party host.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, I really should have cleaned up before the party. Ah, jeez. Oh, well. It's a Halloween party. No one cares. I did got my check going. Everybody likes snacks. Someone's at the door.
Hey, good to see you.
Come on in.
Oh. You're one of those, eh? I'm just gonna keep my shoes on, okay?
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm sorry. Again, I should have cleaned up a little bit more. I'm sorry. It's.
I didn't think you were one of those people.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you're being a little judgmental today.
I'm being a lot judgmental.
How have you been?
Oh, I've been great. I've been great. Please make yourself at home. They've got snacks over there. I got all that fun stuff. You both like snacks, right?
Oh,
Yes,
celery
that's great.
sticks! Let's go, guys! You always throw the best part in.
Thank you. It's so great when you have a friend who has fish for hands.
Fish.
Oh, so I see. You want to, whatever it is, you have to be on the other side of it, don't you?
I am so sorry.
That's okay. If you have a moment, I can give you a whole swatches and swatches of explanation of what side you should be on.
Sure. Oh, someone's finally ringing the doorbell.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, oh my gosh, how long has it been?
Oh, sorry about that. And it's been a while.
Is your lower back okay?
It is, excuse me. I just, sorry.
Oh, I'm supposed to.
How you been?
I've been good. Yeah. It's so great to have all of us together. Oh my gosh.
Hi. What would you have put?
Oh, excuse me. You mean, like, for
Well,
sex?
I'm just trying to figure out if I'm completely in enemy territory or if, I have some allies.
Look, I wasn't prepared for all this partisanship right here.
Look, you gotta take a stand. Not everything is created equal. Like, for example, if I do that,
Okay, you made a choice just now.
and in certain circles that wouldn't be any problem. We would just pat it up, take it away, no stain. But no.
Here, I'll help.
It is so great. I'm sorry, those clearly are dog hands.
Don't make fun of them.
I'm sorry, they're not. I don't even know why I said that. That was cruel of me. Look, you really make conversations about interior decoration very political.
Well, I just think that at this point, with all the tension, you can't just be neutral. I mean, is it? Are you part of the shag team? Are you part of the
You judge politics based off of carpets all the time.
You call it politics, but it's not just politics. Things are serious. People are rolling around and getting suffocated to death.
You are a strong voice for a very specific kind of carpeting.
But not everybody agrees with me, and that's where the violence comes in.
You're a shagtivist.
Yes, I am, but clearly you're not. And that means we are on opposite sides.
What do you think's gonna happen? Sorry about the smell. I'm gonna open up the door, get some air in here. Sorry, guys.
Oh my. All right. Well,
I'm sorry, I get very heated.
no, it's fine.
I just, as you say, like I'm a peace activist at heart, but in times like this, I don't think we can turn away.
You are willing to go to war
Oh.
over
Yes, I am. We all need to pay attention.
over flooring.
Yes, because I care so much.
You care very much about carpeting to the point that you will go to war over it. You care about carpeting that you will literally kill over it.
Yes, and it's not just me. Everybody out there, you know about the great flooring debacle, otherwise known as
The carpet wars?
anymore.
feel like I should. I don't know.
No,
that
she was
sounds-
really uptight.
Okay. Well, again, I really do. Again, I didn't mean to insult you earlier about your
that's okay.
hands.
You know what?
They're both wonderful. Do you have names for them?
Yes, I do. This is Captain John, and this is Bard John. I was forced to name them after my freak accident in Australia.
That's what you do with wallaby hands.
I don't know
Kangaroo
what
hands.
They look like they're jumping to you.
No, they do not.
No, they
They do not. So how are you?
I'm really sorry about the smell. I went to Taco Bell earlier. And
You have indigestion.
I sure do. I sure do.
You cannot stop burping.
Oh, I mean, that would actually be nice.
Or
What's up with you, man?
it's,
Well-
hey, okay, well, let's not.
Oh. Bad energy, okay?
I'm sorry.
What? Is there anything I can do to help?
Listen, just give me some space, okay? Just some space is all I need.
You flatulate?
It doesn't, don't we all? I mean.
Yeah, no, but you specifically do it at a certain point, I'm getting the sense. You pass gas every time you say we? We?
What's your favorite color?
Oh! I'm really sorry, guys.
You pass gas every time anyone says a color?
Why do you keep doing that?
Oh!
Anytime anyone asks you a question. I got some Toms. I got a Toms.
Do you? You
Yeah.
know, Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna take a whole bottle, and I think I'm just gonna go and
Okay.
take these and cry.
Okay. You can come back later. It's okay. Okay.
I'm not going to.
Oh, well, that's rough.
Yeah,
That's rough.
just us now, huh?
Well, the four of us.
Yeah? 4 of us.
So, what kind of food do Captain John? I'm sorry, what are their names again?
So this is Captain John, and then this is Bard John. So they're both really named, John, but that's their
Yeah.
last name, so we don't. It doesn't really matter. You know how Beyonce is just named Beyonce? It's like you don't know her last name.
Yeah, that's right. You got pirate hands.
I've never seen a pirate before in my life. So. But actually, you know what? Do you see the celery? I think there's still some celery sticks over there. Do you want to feed them?
Sure. Sure.
That's all I can do anymore.
I'll feed them. Is that what they enjoy?
That's
Do
one
they
of
enjoy
the
celery sticks?
Yeah, they enjoy carrot sticks and lettuce.
Because they are bunny hands. Rabbit hands.
There are no rabbits in Australia, I don't think.
Jackalope hands.
No, but I appreciate you. It's like you ever oh, thank you. Yeah. So you ever? It's like sometimes when this happened, I was in Australia, right?
Right.
And sometimes these guys move fast, but they weren't moving fast, but I was moving fast, and I was like, uh-oh, so I guess you guys are here now. But it's kind of like, uh-oh, he wants a lettuce.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Koala hands.
No.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah.
I was wondering if maybe you had also Pepto-Bismol. I kind of just like to take it as a chaser for my Tums.
Sure.
By the way, I'm such a big fan. World's largest rodent. See if this helps. hamster?
No, I have, and your guinea pig hands.
No, I've seen those too, but it's like bigger.
It's times like
Hey! I just saw someone with a bear rug. Are those related? I was worried about you for a minute. I think it's okay.
I'm so glad I'm here. Hey Sam.
yeah.
Hey, I was wondering if you have maybe like some club soda or something, and because I really wanted to ask Sarah, I know you're from Australia, but you recently took a trip to Brazil.
Yes.
Brazil.
Amazon rainforest. How was
much applause for walking onto a stage with a box before. This is great.
What's in that box?
All right. Oh, yeah, you'll find out. It's a mystery.
What's in the box?
You'll find out. We're about to start Act 2, which is a wonderful thing we call 2 by 2. Before we do, I just want to let you know, of course, we do shows here every Friday and Saturday night. We also, if you're ever looking at what's going on right here and you're thinking I could do that, or even I don't know if I could do that, but I want to try. We have classes, of course. We also have what's the thing on the?
My drop-in workout night on Mondays at 7 o'clock.
Oh, fantastic! We have a drop-in work Mondays at 7.
Right here.
Yeah, and
Come on up.
yeah. Okay, and we also have, if you want to find just any of that, we have a website, mopco.org, where we have all those shows and those classes and everything else on our schedule listed. It's mopco.org, not mopco.com. If you go to mopco.com, you will find
Cleaning supplies!
That is correct, yes. I think, right? Yeah.
Well, you won't really, but it's a good joke.
Okay. All right. Which brings us to this box. As I mentioned, we're going to do a format now. The long part of the long and short of it tonight, our long form format is called 2 by 2. It's a series of 2-person scenes. We don't actually know which of us is going to be in those scenes. We've assigned ourselves numbers. There are numbered tiles in this box, and you are going to help us figure out who it is. We're going to count off very quickly. I'm 1.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, those are our numbers. Who would like to pick the first? Okay. Just pick one.
4.
4. And, okay. Yeah.
5.
5. 4 and 5.
What's a piece of advice you wish you had taken?
Never use an artillery shell as a fly swatter.
Never use an artillery shell
That's too.
as a fly swatter.
Okay, man.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's.
It was just buzzing and
I know.
buzzing and buzzing.
No, it was bothering me a lot too. I had a newspaper. I get it. Look,
I was lying in bed.
I know.
I was,
know.
and I just got filled with more and more rage.
I just. Where did you get the artillery shell?
It was under my pillow. I was actually saving it for my boss.
Listen, man. We've been roommates for a while. I've seen you get a little upset, but this is different.
You don't know my boss. Look, I told him gravity exists. But no, we needed to create a hanging in the air skin cream.
Joey, I think you need to find a little perspective about work, and maybe about other things, like flies.
All right, Tony, you just don't understand. You say perspective, but I have perspective. It's like, do you know about flies? Do you know that Thich Nhat Hanh, the famous Buddhist monk,
Yes.
said, if you think you've reached enlightenment, just get caught at night with a fly.
I'm familiar with his teachings. We both have copies of pieces of
I
his
understand.
stuff.
I know
Okay,
we met at the retreat. I know.
Okay. I just think that Thich Nhat Hanh would not say you don't keep striving for enlightenment when there's a fly. You give up and you kill it with an artillery shell. I don't think that's the point.
Well, I mean, far be it for me to interpret But I'm just saying, listen.
Oh no. Okay. All right. Joe, how about you wanna? I'll make you like a warm glass of milk. You maybe just try.
You don't hear that?
No, I hear it. It's just that.
Okay, where's that newspaper? God damn it!
I don't even think you should have the newspaper really. Joey, like, why don't we just clean up a little bit around here? We could like watch a movie, you know, put the sound up. Maybe that'll help you go to sleep.
No, this is war. This is a real war, not some stupid shag versus twill war. Look, Tony, I see the way you're patronizing me. I see the way you think this is stupid, but it's the little things. It's the little things, Tony.
Okay, I'm not trying to patronize you. I'm trying to de-escalate you because you're scaring me.
Everybody says I scare them. Why do I scare people? Look, gravity exists. It is not my fault that all those jars went crashing to the ground when I swiped my hand over them.
I agree with you. I agree.
So, it is not my fault that that buzzing sound is still here. All right, you're not going to give me a newspaper?
Joy, please. We can't afford to replace those windows. Okay, we really can't. I can't. I can barely make rent.
You're right. There's always just going to be another one anyway.
Right.
There's always another fly!
Right. Yes. Metaphorically, yes. Yes. And isn't that what we learned at the retreat? Right?
Is what we learned at the retreat.
In this moment, there's quiet. Okay. In that one, there was a moment though. Moments are very quick.
You always were pretty good at calming me down. That's why I thought it was a good idea for us to live together.
I thought it was a really good idea too.
Thoughts?
No,
You're gonna leave me just because I killed one goddamn fly?
I'm sorry.
Don't leave me, Tony.
Joey,
Don't leave me.
Joey.
Don't leave me.
Okay, but you gotta do something about this anger, okay?
Kill all the flies.
No, just.
Okay. All right. Maybe, you're right. My rage is out of control. Maybe we could just, would you lead me through a little
Yeah.
guided meditation?
Yeah. You know, I have an idea actually.
You do?
Yeah. We're gonna meditate on the buzzing.
Go into the buzz?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, just find the buzzing.
I hear it.
Don't comment on it. Just let it be there. Jesus fucking Christ!
Three and
One.
3 and 1. Hey, one was me.
Would you like to get an ask for us?
Sure. What is a location that could fit on the stage?
Area 51.
That is not gonna fit.
I heard several syllables.
A mountaintop.
Okay, I heard a mountaintop and Area 51.
I'm pretty sure Area 51 is larger than this stage. I love Mountaintop. Can
I
we
love
do that?
Yes.
Cool. Wow. It's so nice above tree line.
I thought the air would be thinner up here, but it's not, like, in ways that are bad.
I mean, it's the Adirondacks, Tom. It's not,
Yeah.
it's only like 3,000 feet.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, God, and it's so picturesque this time of year, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a good idea,
What?
right? Coming out
Yeah.
here for the weekend.
Yeah. Well, smile.
Yeah.
Hey,
right,
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, careful.
Oh.
Careful, bud.
What did I?
No, just. I mean, we're on a mountaintop. so,
Yeah,
like,
I just.
don't walk back there
Right.
without looking.
No, yeah,
Maybe.
no, yeah. Oh God. Yeah,
You
that's
don't
Steep.
have a Cliff Bar.
That is steep.
It's really steep. Want to sit down?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's sit down.
Cliff Bar?
It's just a name, buddy. It's full of chocolate chips. You'll like it.
Right.
Yeah. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
So you said you wanted to go over some ideas while we were out here.
Yeah.
Fresh air.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I was. These things are very. There's a lot going on there. I'm thinking that, okay, so in terms of what we actually need to turn in for the group project, I don't think that the rest of the team is good. I think you and I are the only people that actually put in any effort into, like, that class.
Okay, Tom. Can I be honest?
Please.
I'm so glad you said that. Oh my God. They don't have any idea what they're doing. Jerry, I don't know if Jerry has ever actually opened an Excel sheet on his own. Like,
Have you met Greg? Have you met Greg? No, really, have you met Greg? Because he has never shown up to a single meeting. Have you met Greg? He was assigned to our group.
oh my God. Yeah, I think he was the. I haven't met Greg. He won't even. No wonder he doesn't respond to the emails. He's probably like a ghost or something.
I'm not even sure that he's in this class. I think he's a clerical error that was just assigned to like us.
Okay, so there's you,
Yeah.
me, Jerry, who I swear to God, if Jerry asks me how to turn on his computer one more time, I'm
Yeah.
gonna snap and throw him out a window.
Right, you should.
Yeah.
You should. I am encouraging you to do that.
You are a good man, Tom.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that you at least have any idea what this project is about. Yeah, it's really a relief that I'm working with you on this monumental project that's worth like a quarter of our grade.
Okay, so if I'm going to be completely honest right now, because I feel like I got to be completely honest with you right now.
Yeah,
because
man,
we're
it's
just
mountaintop
sharing.
honesty. Let's go.
I don't get it. I want to, and I know, like, up until now in the class, like, we have been analyzing macro and micro socioeconomic theories, and I've just been, like, going with it, and here I am stuck. I am like, this is, nope, the engine in my brain is not turning over.
Is it the micro part or the macro part?
It is somehow both and neither simultaneously.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the project
Yeah.
is just supposed to be a synthesis
Yeah.
of the whole semester, right?
Yeah. Right.
But you were like with me, like we talked
Yeah.
at various points, like you
Yeah.
got the individual parts.
That's why this is freaking me out so much. It's like it's a soup, but none of the soup parts go together to make the soup. It's the only metaphor I could reach for. That's how much I'm freaking out right now.
That is weird. You're
Yeah.
usually so good with metaphors.
I really am. Remember the bog metaphor?
Oh, that was so good.
Such a great metaphor.
Thank goodness you came up with that. I never would have understood particle physics.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, okay, so I think what I'm hearing is that we've got all the soup bits, like
Yeah.
all the things, but we need is the broth to really bring it together for you. So like this project's the broth for our socioeconomic soup. Here, speaking of, here, have some water. Like, no wonder you couldn't chew a Cliff Bar, you haven't drank anything. Okay, so.
Do you think if we just went missing here, we'd get like partial credit for the semester? Like if we just went missing, like, oh no, where are they? You know, like missing.
No, that's not a bad idea. I mean, Greg's already somewhere. Or non-existent.
Oh,
We don't know.
yeah.
Okay, so then, if we vanish,
Yeah.
then it's just Jerry. Fuck that guy.
Two numbers remain.
Only 2 numbers.
One of us has been lying to the other one about what?
Double slit experiment.
I missed a word. Double what? Slit experiment. What is that? I don't know what that means.
It did in fact hurt more than a bit.
The double slit experiment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
The double slit experiment is when you shoot particles through 2 slits and they act like particles, but then if you measure them separately, they go separately, but then if you put them together, they act like a wave.
You're so smart.
Obviously.
Mr. Split. What great ideas have you come up with today?
This is going to make me Dr. Split.
I've been waiting for you to say those words. Please explain.
When you put the 2 bagel halves in either side and depress the lever after a sequential amount of time, both sides of the bagel, while one singular bagel, become 2, and they are transformed into 2 separate yet equal toasted halves.
So what does this do? Like, you know how there's like a long, like a cord?
It's the energy source.
You're so smart. Wish I could be like you one day, Mr. Mr. Split.
It's only Mr. for now, but I'm very glad to have taken you on as my apprentice in appliances.
Yes. This is so exciting. So, do you want me to test it out, or?
Sure.
Sure.
Be my guest.
Am I allowed to sit in the chair that says chair only for Mr. Split to sit in, or is that just for you?
Today, we make an exception. Nice, right? I got it from IKEA.
Wow.
Oh, you need one of these.
Oh my God. The bagel. It's a healthier donut. I couldn't cut it all the way through. I can never cut these all the way through, and then you can kind of rip them at the end. I'm so relatable.
Careful now.
Decompress. Oh, I unplugged this in, I'm sorry. Decompress.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No. This is great. Oh wow.
I'm so glad you're part of the apprenticeship. You're our very first Amish young person that the university has brought on.
Yeah. It's nice to be Amish.
Tell me more. Tell me about your world.
So, you brought out a bagel and, you know, this new split machine. But the butter? This I know.
All right, who wants to pick the next two? Anyone got a chance? Okay. Pick one. Five, and anyone want to pick one who hasn't picked yet? Who hasn't picked? Hey, back there. All right. Three, 5 and 3. Okay.
So, how's school going?
Good. Hey, if anybody asks you, you didn't see me here today, right?
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Just me and Tom. Me and Tom are doing a thing. Yeah.
What are you doing?
It's a long story. We're vanishing. We are vanishing without a trace to get out of our socioeconomics final paper. Does that it doesn't make any more sense when I say it.
No.
How's your semester going?
It's okay. I'm having some roommate troubles.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
What's going on with Joey?
He used an artillery shell to try to kill a fly.
Classic Joey.
Yeah, like, I was fine with the fly until then, and then like I kind of lost my mind, and we don't live together anymore. But
Oh geez.
yeah.
Where are you
Yeah.
living?
I'm living back with my parents. I needed a little more support because I was really just upset about the flies.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Yeah, it's been rough.
Do you want a Cliff Bar?
What? Tell me more about this vanishing thing.
Okay, can we just, like, I feel like we're a little out in the open, and I really need to not be seen for like the next 4.5 hours at least.
Yeah.
Okay, so, all right, it's fine, they can't see us over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is really hard to eat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, that's because you That's because you're not drinking any water. Here,
Oh.
here, take some from my Nalgene. Yeah. So, me and Tom climbed a mountain to talk about our final paper, because that's, you know, what you do. And we discovered that one of our group mates, like, straight up doesn't exist. Like, none of us have met Greg. Have you met Greg? Greg?
No.
Greg Mittman? Greg Merchman? Greg Montgomery? Greg M? Yeah. No. We're pretty sure he doesn't exist. So he was supposed to be in our group, and it's a 4-person paper, right? And then we're down to 3 people because Greg doesn't exist. And Jerry is the fucking worst.
Oh, I know Jerry. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Of course. He's the worst.
Yeah.
So me and Tom had the thought, well, really, Tom had the thought, I want to give due credit, of vanishing. He said, what if we just went missing? And I said, that seems like a great idea, because then we don't have to write the paper, and it gets stuck with Jerry. So if anybody's going to fail, it's going to be Jerry. And again, fuck that guy. I always say,
Yeah, I've always said that about Jerry.
yeah. For real. So, yeah, so we are currently missing. If anybody asks, you haven't seen us since at least, what was it, like December 3rd? Yeah. Yeah, we got lost on the mountain and nobody's seen us since.
I'm not gonna eat the rest of this. It's just-
Okay, that's fair.
So, like, say I maybe, like, missed a lot of classes because I was hiding under a bed in my parents' house trying to escape the sound of flies and an artillery shell, you know, whatever,
Okay.
it doesn't matter, but,
Okay.
so can I vanish with you?
I mean, I don't see why not. You weren't on the mountain with us.
No.
But like, if you just aren't seen for a couple days, I think
Yeah.
that's all there really is to vanishing, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But
just
then, like, my group, for my economics class, could be like, yeah, where's that guy Tony? Like, he doesn't even exist, right?
ooh, yeah, you might be able to fool. Although you did go to some classes.
Yes, I did. I did.
I think you can do it though. I think you just need to make it believable. So how about this? Instead of vanishing,
Yeah.
because me and Tom, we were just up a mountain. We could just have wandered off into the woods. We left the car there. It took
Oh, yeah.
a lot of hitchhiking to get home. I don't want to get into it. You though, you're on campus. We could just spitballing here. We could fake your death.
Oh my god.
I mean, like, Joey probably wants to kill me.
We could frame Joey for your fake death. Kill a bunch of birds with that one stone.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. How do you want to die?
I mean, Joey's known for having, like, weird shit around the house, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The one time
And
I
you
came
know,
over. And
I
he was
should
like,
probably just tell him because he's trying to get out of his job. He hates his job.
okay, so kill 3 birds with one stone.
Yeah, or, like, he'll have to go away.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll have to go to prison.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
He murdered you, fake.
Right.
And then you're gonna be out of the final exams because you're
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
And we are still missing
Right.
until at least December 12th. And yeah, I think this works.
All right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you want to call Joey or do I have to? Because I really don't want to.
I could call Joey. I don't know if he wants to hear from me really. Like, things didn't go very well.
But then him murdering you is more
Oh,
believable.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay.
I could go to the old apartment.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
You go to the old apartment, leave your car there. I'll go get some I'll just run down to the butcher and get like pig blood or something, and then we can just splash that all over the
Okay.
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Last 2 tiles to pick?
Nope.
No, because there's a scene,
Oh, yes.
not the last scene, but the last 2 tiles.
Uh-huh.
One.
tumble, but this is your cot. This is mine. Don't ever touch it. I wrote a sign that said this cot belongs to Mr. Cherry Split.
All right, well, I'm actually a really good roommate.
Wonderful.
And I didn't do it.
Of course not, Tony. Of course.
No, I know everybody says that, but I actually didn't do it.
What didn't you do?
Murder my roommate.
Oh my.
Don't be scared. As long as you don't snore.
Tony.
What are you in for?
Patent fraud.
Really?
30 years.
30 years for patent fraud?
Yes.
Wow.
Only young Ezekiel didn't sell me out. Never trust the Amish.
I never have.
Smart man, Tony, smart.
You know, I had a roommate who wanted to use all sorts of manual tools to get things done, like a newspaper for a fly. That is not efficient. This is how I feel about the Amish. If you've got bigger, better machines at your disposal, why wouldn't you use them?
Why wouldn't you? Absolutely.
Patent fraud, eh?
Yeah. It's taken much more seriously than I realized. I was overly ambitious.
So you stole someone else's idea, is that it?
Well, I don't know. I thought by making mere modifications on your everyday pedestrian toaster, I could improve the lives of millions of people.
Well, that makes sense to me.
Right? I tried to add a third slot. The world wasn't ready.
I've always wanted a third slot. How do you make a club sandwich with only 2 slots? This is infuriating!
So do you have an alibi?
No, I don't have an alibi.
No?
No. It's like they knew my every move. It's like they knew, like they'd lived with me or something. They set me up. I got home. There's only like a small window of time when I ever leave the apartment now that I don't have a job. And I get home. There's like blood all over everything. The place is a mess. And scrawled in the blood is, my roommate, Joey, did it.
That's pretty.
Who would do such a thing? And I guess my roommate's dead.
Who could be framing you?
That's it. I'm very popular.
So there are many suspects.
What?
And not like in the crime, but like for who could have framed you. I bet if we put our minds, we are kindred spirits, you and I. I bet we could figure it out.
Maybe we could figure it out.
Get you
meditate on it for a minute. Maybe I'd remember something.
Oh, I don't know about all that. Ramsey-pamsey spiritual,
Yeah, I hear ya.
I'm a man of science!
Alright, well, you're a man of science. Let me ask you something. I mean, I do want to figure out who framed me, but I have a more pressing question. Do you know how to kill flies?
I have something that I've been working on.
They let you bring that in here?
Oh no, this is written on toilet paper.
Oh.
It is an elongated tool. Probably, I think the handle will be small, like wire made of metal. I'm still working through the details.
Yeah.
The head of it is a flat plastic piece with small perforations made in it.
That's genius.
Oh, jeez.
I think this will change the world and our relationship with flies, mosquitoes, and small, innocent, not violent bees. The big ones, probably a better match.
I think so. You will make millions of people happy. All right. With that off my mind, let's get down to figuring out who framed me.
So you found me.
I have.
Hello.
Hello?
Many have searched. I am red.